ready to play?
I didn't come to play. I came to win. Now let's play.
No. No. It was just a dream. A bad dream. I remember it. The battles in Hammerfell, as I fought the Thalamor. So many friends died. And that is why they follow me. That is why. At every turn that I see a Thalamor, I'm in danger. This second of Heartfire. It has taken some time, but I've finally discovered who the Augur of Dunlain is. It used to be a student of magic here. And now it is something else. Tolfdir didn't quite tell me what he's become, but some kind of experiment led to an accident that changed the very being of this man. He's in the Midden, the dungeons that I've discovered here on the grounds of the campus. I guess I'll find out just what he is. It is cold down here. You would think being outside of the snow would make it a little more hospitable, but the chill down here isn't natural. At least it looks like whatever undead once housed down here are gone for the moment. This might hurt a bit. Not as bad as I was afraid of. I think physically I am improving with my time that I've spent here. The last couple of weeks have been spent training both mind and body. Many mages rely on their magic alone, but I gotta be prepared for anything. Especially when there is such darkness around every corner here. I do wonder just what happened to the man who is the Augur. What manner of magical experiment could have gone wrong? I know Tolfdir often speaks of the dangers of magic, and to an extent I agree with him. Magic, when it is in its rawest form, is dangerous. But when trained, well, we all know what kind of miracle it is. Hopefully I didn't need Bellrund for my travels down here. I wouldn't expect it to be too dangerous.
Your perseverance will only lead to disappointment. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter.
What are you? The Augur of Dunlain.
I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. But those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek.
And what am I seeking?
You seek that which all who wield magic seek. Knowledge. You shall find this. Knowledge will corrupt. It will destroy. It will consume. You seek meaning, shelter in knowledge. You will not find it. The Thalmor sought the same thing, and it shall lead to his end, as it has so many others.
Thalmor? What Thalmor?
The one who calls himself Ancano. He seeks information about the Eye, but what he will find shall be quite different. His path will cross yours in time. But first, you must find that which you need.
And what do I need?
You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your archmage.
So be it, Augur. While I'm down here, I should find that gauntlet and figure out just what it can do. Strange, I didn't notice all the dead bodies here before. Well, let's see if I'm going to be added to the list. Or the pile, more accurately. Let's see, these rings. Somehow I put them on here. No, there's some way to do this. Let me see. there. How odd? We're beneath Winterhold College, in the Midden.
I was beginning to think that day would never come. So, you broke the binding spell, did you? Matters little. Their souls are trapped in oblivion, all the same. And here I stay.
You are going back to where you belong, Dremora.
Where I belong is back aboard my ship on the Abyssian. You've no hope of defeating me, pup. Don't bother. Why not broker a bargain instead?
I'm listening.
Those kids are dead anyway. Killing me won't bring them back. I, on the other hand, have done quite a bit with my time on Mundus. Release me, and I'll share a bit of my wealth with you.
What wealth are you talking about?
Years back, I had to ferret away some booty nearby. We'd sunk an Imperial galleon off the coast. Good plunder, but we needed to travel light. We stashed what we couldn't carry, and I hid it with a trick I know. I can point you in the right direction, and we'll each go our separate ways.
And how would I release you?
Names have power, lad. You should know by now. Just say, Velek Sane, I release you, and poof, I'm on my way.
Velek Sane. I release you.
There's a smart lad. Take the map. The loot's hidden there. It'll show itself when you get near. See you on the other side, mortal.
Well, now, that was interesting. Oh well. So I damned a few kids to oblivion. They've been dead for a while. They can remain dead. After all, their bodies are long gone as well. No need to mention this to the Archmage, though. Now, to see if I can find something about the Staff of Magnus.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely... If there are any problems, let me know. It's my job to keep things running smoothly.
Archmage.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented.
I have important information for you.
Really? And what might that be?
We need to find the Staff of Magnus.
I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it.
It's connected to this orb.
And how do you know of this?
I spoke with the Augur of Dunlain.
Did you really? And he specifically mentioned the Staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this.
You mean me, don't you?
I certainly do. Since you went so far as to seek out the Augur for advice, I thought you'd be more enthusiastic. Something as specific and ancient as the Staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything? I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
Thank you. Now to find Mirabelle and see what she knows. Excuse me.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
That's not what I'm here for.
If there are any problems, let me know. It's my job to keep things running smoothly.
Do you know anything about the Staff of Magnus?
Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking?
Archmage Aren said you'd mentioned it recently.
I see. Well, yes, I suppose I did mention it, though I'm not sure what he expects me to tell you. I only brought it to his attention a few months back when the Synod showed up here looking for it. They were apparently under the impression we were keeping it in a closet somewhere.
Who are the Synod?
Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power.
So no one knows the staff's location?
No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mizulft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mizulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
Well, anything else you can tell me about the staff?
I'm not really sure. Made and used by Magnus himself, if you believe those sorts of things. I believe I've heard it said that it's the only thing that could adequately contain his power. The sort of embellishment wizards of ancient times loved to make.
Thank you. Now to hunt down the staff. Wherever it is.